Cut three lane, back over. He know the deal. He know. Cut through. You fit. White line. Come on, white line.
You got 10 seconds left. No, don't go faster, though.
He in there. Come on. Yo, if you made it to the video this far, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment on the video. Comment what your favorite thing is, and share to a friend, and share to a girlfriend, man. We do all live reactions and gaming content live on Twitch. So if you want to come check it out, come follow us on Twitch, man. We do all the content. My Twitch is right there, OR1_Mir. That's OR1_Mir. Or you can hit the like and subscribe button on YouTube and catch all the content there. But I'll catch y'all on the Twitch side. Peace. We got New York's Most Wanted Drivers Part 2, Tommy G edition. Let's get into it, see what it's hitting for.
I'll look out for 1 minute only and see if you can survive that 1 minute.
Let's do 1 minute. Oh my god. Hey, Lordy. Easy, Tiger. Not too fast. Okay, holy shit, are you serious?
You go, Tommy. This is what we do every day.
It's a dangerous trend.
Nah. Tommy G, you in the middle of a police. Another lawsuit coming.
Known as throughway swimming is when cars drive recklessly on highways, causing near misses or weaving through lanes.
I'm not gonna lie, child. What's your thoughts on cutting up? Is that licensed? Yeah, it's licensed, bro. It's licensed. Tommy G's with license right now. What is it? Agent was with license yesterday at Waffle House. That was insane. But yeah, bro, tell me what your thoughts on cutting up, right? So I was talking to bro yesterday, and bro feels like, yo, cutting up stupid, right? Because if you gonna do it, right, you're not gonna really be getting anywhere. You're gonna get somewhere, yeah, 5 minutes quicker, but you're gonna be in the same spot in the 5 minutes if you just waited in traffic. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, yes, like swimming can work, all right, if you're doing it for fun. But if you're doing it for just like, oh, I need to get to this place, like, then it's like, what you really doing it for? You're just really just doing it so then you could get there quicker, but it ain't really gonna make a difference, right? If you already late to work, you already late to work. There's no such thing as being early late. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just, I don't know. I can't drive, so I just want to know what was y'all opinions on cutting up. So you got the Squeeze. So is Squeeze, Benz, and License like the same person, but they just like switched identities type? Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, Squeeze Benz was like what got me known, so I'm gonna just switch to License, wear a mask, and hopefully nobody notice it's, you know what I mean, still me. Or is it two different people and they just really close? Because he's wearing the Squeeze ski mask. Look, he got Squeeze on his ski mask. So he, like, is he Squeeze Benz and he just rebranded himself? Or is he and Squeeze like locked in with each other? We doing the police job for themselves. This is police work we're doing right now.
Do you feel like you're a danger to society?
No.
Is that a competition? Nah.
How worried are you about being caught by the police?
Not worried at all. My name is AJ, and I strike car splitters. We basically just got chased by undercovers right now.
Just now?
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago.
And then you pulled over to talk to me? Nigga, if you don't get out of here.
I'm a crazy driver, and do not try to replicate what I do. It's dangerous, it could cause injury or death. Follow the street laws.
Last year we dropped an explosive documentary with Squeeze Benz and the swim team, and this video peeked behind the curtain on New York's underground car culture. But as I've learned more, I can say that we have barely scratched the surface. So today, we bring you back into the world of New York's Most Wanted, and what you are about to see is fueled by speed, theft, and daredevil behavior. We meet drivers like License, who weaves through city traffic at triple-digit speeds. We meet car thieves who minutes before evaded police, and they show up to their interview with us in a freshly stolen Hellcat. And from the chop shops to the shady
A freshly stolen Hellcat? Yo. Yo!
exotic car rental dealers, we meet the players who are connected in this high-stakes underground scene. At great danger, we buckled up and brought you inside this world. But warning, this documentary is for educational purposes only. What you're about to see is dangerous, illegal, and at times life-threatening. Viewer discretion is advised.
Is LaGuardia Airport, is that the one that's closest to Jersey? Or is that upstate? I don't know.
You guys just got to LaGuardia, New York. We're diving back into the world of most wanted drivers. And you might be asking, why are you doing this video again? Guys, I learned that we just hit the tip of the iceberg last time, but there's way more to dive into. Not only have new characters emerged that are just as legendary, reckless, and dangerous. Oh my God. We're good. But there's also this structure that we never got to see in the first episode.
I would say that Quan crash, that one is probably licensing's most dangerous crash. But even then, like, I wouldn't say it was it wasn't as bad, because any car crash is bad. But you could see like how intact everybody was. Like no one left with like crazy like injuries. I think, I don't know. I gotta watch that video over again.
That I really want to dive into. How are these guys getting access to Lamborghinis and BMWs and high-level foreign cars? These guys are living outlaws, going on police chases on sometimes a daily basis and getting away. How? So we're gonna get into that and much, much more. Folks, this is the return of New York's most wanted drivers. Let's get into it. M-Box, a New York man and rapper, said to sit tight that he was gonna pull up with a posse and pick us up from the airport. Here's what happened next. Never been picked up at the airport like this before. Not sure exactly what to expect, but they said they got something really special for him.
I'm not gonna lie, it must be the most hottest place for y'all to even pick up Tommy G. Y'all gonna pick up Tommy G from the airport where all the cops is already. Never mind.
It feels like some Batman
Never mind.
shit. This just
I'm gonna
feels
let
like
them do them. They can do whatever they feel
where
like.
anything can go down.
Prada did it.
Holy shit. BMW, Porsche, Lamborghini. We got BMW here. We got another BMW here. And a BMW there. These boys came ready to rumble. Pull over, take the tracker out the whip. Range Rover Sport, I'm on the Jackie doing tricks. What's the next bar? I can't even remember it.
Keep swimming at the power.
How you forget your own bars, gang? How you forget your own lyrics?
In the ship, I'ma keep rapping, but I dabble with the skits.
M-Box is kind of the face of the striker music, the striker culture. If you don't know what a striker is, what can you tell them, M-Box?
Well, striker's a stolen car, a hottie, whatever you want to call it. Remember, Tommy is a white man.
He said, remember, Tommy is a white man.
Okay.
Tommy's white, don't forget.
You should know that your music is made at a lot of places, but my friend Felix, who's currently probably in the West Coast stealing cars, is listening to your music a lot.
That's great to hear.
A man from Queens is accused.
Newark police, Queens man accused of filming himself recklessly driving. Newark police said that they attempted to stop Antonio Gengestri on April 11th for driving recklessly near Market and Broad Streets.
Of committing several traffic violations in Newark. It happened along Market and Broad Streets back on April 11th.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how wanted would you say you are?
Probably a 10. Nobody's more wanted than me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, are they gonna finally get this ad out of my face? Are they gonna link up with Squeeze Benz again? Is Squeeze Benz finna do another face reveal? Not a face reveal, but another appearance after he went MIA for years. Stay tuned into this video.
Can we address what's going on with Squeeze Benz right now?
We were going crazy. Everything was, everything was going swell. Had a lot of crazy collabs. Obviously, we did the video with Tommy, and that blew the f up. That drew a lot of unwanted attention on us. We basically had to kind of shut the operation down for a few months. He's laying low right now, not really kind of taking a step back from everything, and he's not really going to be involved in cutting up or driving anymore just because we can't really let anything happen. We got to be safe.
It seemed no one could give us a straight answer about Squeeze Benz. Many on the internet claim he's locked up somewhere on the East Coast. Others, including his team, say he's just laying low, waiting for the heat around him to die down. But either way, there has been no sign of him in months, which only fuels further speculation.
I mean, that's what like, is it possible he could be locked up? Very much so. But I highly doubt it, though. I highly doubt it, though. I ain't gonna lie. Wait, hold on. Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Let me make sure my mic is good. Yo, yo, yo. All right, all right. Sometimes that be happening.
And we're pulling up to a little rental spot that people go to, and we're gonna meet some of the drivers in this game.
They got everything out there. What is that? A Rolls Royce? They got Porsches. They got what is that? A Nissan something?
Tell people who you are and what you do.
I'm licensed. I love to drive.
That was a crazy angle though. It was like he side like he. I ain't even gonna go back.
What would you say your specialty is? Like, is it fast? Is it cutting up? Like, how do you?
Heavy traffic.
How risky would you say that is?
Not as risky as going high speeds.
Have you ever crashed before?
One time where my boy rear-ended me.
So,
Only time.
2 drivers crashed.
Yeah, basically.
I've heard there's cover-ups going on. Some people don't want to show how dangerous this really is or how it can damage other people. Can you speak to that? Folks, I think it's really important to speak on the covering up of crashes that's rampant across this driver community, because some of the drivers in this space with the biggest followings are doing this, and it gives the false impression that this is a relatively risk-free activity rather than something that is an extreme danger to innocent people.
I mean, they cover up their crashes to maintain like a good image about themselves, you know? And it's bad. Like, me, I just post whatever. I don't care, you know? I post my underclass. They don't do that.
You are arguably the face of the drivers right now. I think there's not even a close second right now, would you say?
Correct.
How is that? Like, you feel like you're kind of the king of the space?
In some way, yeah.
What motivates you to do this?
Traffic.
You just hate traffic?
I hate traffic. You like traffic?
No, I don't.
Is that just his excuse? Traffic. You like traffic? Nah, same. Same. Let's go drive in it. Let's go drive in traffic and make these people look less of themselves.
How worried are you about being caught by the police?
Not worried at all.
Do you think they have their eye on you?
I'm pretty sure they do, but, you know, whatever happens, happens. I don't think I'll ever get caught, and if I do, it is what it is.
Is there an amount of jail time that would scare you away from doing this?
Lifetime.
So as long as he don't get life, he'll still gonna do this. So how do you stop someone from doing it? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't give them life just for off a simple crash. Like, you can give them life, like if they hurt somebody or killed somebody from doing it, but you can't give them life just because they rear-ended somebody for cutting up or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Are you getting access to all these kind of crazy cars?
Because they have to catch him while he's doing the crime. They can't catch him afterwards. It's not like he can get into a crash, he calls the cops or calls tow truck, they pull up, you know what I mean, get an incident report, all of a sudden lock him up for the 20,000, you know what I mean, joyrides he did do, because there's no real way to say that's him. He's got a mask on. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not like every day he's riding with the same mask that says Squeeze on the side of it. He's probably riding around with one day a black mask, one day a red one day a yellow one. Who knows?
Family, network, you know, friends.
So these are your cars?
Yes, sir. We have a GT3 RS. We have an M3 CS. I have an individual spec that I took like months to build, the Voodoo Blue M3. And then we have a Cullinan, we have a Huracan, we have Tractops, we have the biggest fleet in New York, one of the biggest fleets in New York.
Let me ask the question I think is on everyone's mind.
Yes, sir.
What makes it worth it to rent to guys like License? Guys that are going to be driving crazy, guys that might do illegal criminal shit in the car.
It's kind of networking, right? You have people like License that come through, people that we already know. We know that they're responsible. If anything happens, they will pay up for it. they do market with our vehicles. We do get clientele from them, but we do vet out the clientele with a background check and whatnot.
So you don't care if someone takes a $450,000 car, drives it like crazy, drifts?
Swerves. Of course I care. I mean, we keep it to a certain extent, right? Like if I'm getting alerts after alerts after alerts with trackers, we tell them, hey, like, calm down a little bit. They also respect us too, you know, it's a respect relationship.
Something just does not add up. I mean, how is a 19-year-old with no insurance getting access to exotic cars? And sometimes for free. License claims that the dealers are his friends and they simply like what he's doing. But let's be real.
But it's like half and half, right? Like if you, like, it could be bad. Like everybody says this, bad publicity is always good publicity. So it's like, if you are a person who is 19 years old, like licenses, and you have connections like this, right? Only thing that's helping this dude is like, yeah, there's gonna be more people that's gonna come to him and be like, yo, I seen you do this with such and such. Is it possible I can use one of your videos to rent one of your cars out to do, you know what I mean, this idea in a video that I got? And he would have people that would hit him up to do crazy stuff with a Rolls Royce, with a GTR, with a GT3, with a, like, he's gonna have people that are gonna want to do crazy stuff. So having people like license to show like, yo, you know what I mean, yo, come to New York, these are the cars we drive, these are the cars we got, and every single time license is whipping one of those cars, hey, plug this dude in, plug his Instagram, plug this, plug that, tell people where you got these cars from, you know what I mean? So it definitely can help, but it definitely can be a downside to it, because now the cops are gonna be watching this dude's like auto body shop or rental spot to see what's going on the other side, right? Because what he's doing right here, whether he knows or doesn't know that license is gonna do it, he's still contributing to a crime, and they might try to look for other crimes that could be happening apart with this business and license involved too.
Real. Who's handing over cars like this just so their buddy can make social media videos? To me, there is more to the story that we are just not being told. We begin this next day by meeting License at a historical landmark for the New York drivers. Legend has it this is the spot Squeeze Benz and License grew up meeting at before they drove around like maniacs. Hey! What's up, brother? So you had us meet you at a Home Depot of all places.
This is where it all started, right here.
This is important to your journey.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Basically, the first ever death car we ever did, the most popular one was Squeeze, and you know, the very beginning was, you know, in this Home Depot. We all met here, and then we hit the GCP, which is this highway right here.
You know Squeeze Benz?
That's my boy.
How long have you guys been hitting runs together?
Before all the YouTube stuff, before everything, we known each other for so long. I've known him, Squeeze, before I've known him back.
Does your mother know you do this stuff?
No.
She doesn't know at all? Your parents have no idea?
Nope.
What do they think you're doing all day?
Work.
They just think, when you talk to them at Thanksgiving, talk to them about work, what do you tell them?
I make money.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, his mom definitely knows. His mom definitely knows. His mom just not gonna tell him he knows. Like, any mom's gonna know your eyes behind a ski mask. His mom sees these videos and knows her son's eyes, bro. I'm telling you.
You know, I'd rather not tell him because I don't want them to worry about me.
Is your dad in your life?
Yes.
What would he say if he knew you were doing this?
He would tell me to stop.
You got a fiance, right?
I'm engaged, yes.
And what does she think about this?
She doesn't know.
Do you feel like you're living a lie with your family not knowing this?
Not really. I'm not lying to them. I'm just not telling them.
That was slick, bro. That was slick.
Red licorice.
Yo, I'm tired of these ads, gang. Yo, bro, I'm about to get YouTube Premium after this stream. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna have to get it back after this stream.
This style of high-speed, reckless driving has been gaining popularity amongst New York's younger generations. I wanted to know from the people living here how they felt about it and how it impacted their life. So I sent my guy Keegan to the streets of New York to hear people's opinions.
I think that's not safe.
They gotta chill. Why are you risking people's lives?
I mean, if you're good, you're good. If you're not, you're not. Don't hit me if you're in front of me.
It's reckless, bro.
Kids this generation are easily influenced by the things around them, especially on the social media apps that we have.
What do you think drives like a...
Yo, what type? These are some smart kids, gang. Yo, when I was in school, I was not thinking like that. I was not thinking like that, gang.
like young men specifically to drive crazy like that? Low testosterone. Really, I just think it's an ego thing and wanted to be a little more manly.
If you could speak directly to these guys, what would you say to them?
Slow down.
It's not worth it, bro. You're gonna end up in jail. I'm dead ass.
What do you think the people of New York think about you?
Some hate me, some don't hate me. You know, it all just depends. Like, when I'm walking outside, I've never had a bad interaction. When people notice me and stuff, they take pictures, they tell me they like how I drive. But from the YouTube comments,
Professionals, hold on.
outside, I've never had a bad interaction. When people notice me and stuff, they take pictures, they tell me they like how I drive. But from the
Professionals use their machines on track or closed courses. True car enthusiasts would never endanger the public.
YouTube comments, a lot of people
You're the reason my insurance is so high. All it takes is one person switching lanes without an indicator.
hate me, but I don't
That is true though. Absolute scumbag behavior. What about the people in those cars, family and kids?
I'm gonna do this regardless.
But he's not wrong though. One person to go into another lane, go into another spot, speed up, slow down, truck in front of them, whatever it is, because you're not gonna be able to see what's going on 2-3 cars in front of you, right? You might see the car in front of you, seeing them slow down, but you might not know what's going on 2-3 cars in front of you. So yeah, it really does just take one person not knowing what's going on, one person not slowing down, one person without a turn signal, you know what I mean? A little bit of wetness on the road, you know what I mean? It just rained yesterday or rained last night or 2 hours ago. Like, it definitely is unpredictable no matter what you do.
Whether people hate it or not.
It is always, and it's always unpredictable, for real. You never know what's going on the road on a daily basis. And it like understandably, they only do it in New York, right? They do it in New York, they do it in Northeast places like New York, Jersey, Philly, Massachusetts, Connecticut. Like, you know what I mean? There's not a lot of times where they go down to Georgia, Virginia, North Carolina, Texas, Florida, you know what I mean? Alabama, Chicago, where these people will actually chase you. Like, we all seen the Georgia State Police chases. Them niggas will pit you. They will sideswipe your car and throw you into a river and not care about it. Right? Florida will do the same thing. Florida will throw you into a pit and not care about it. There's certain states will not care about pit maneuvering you into a railroad and you dying. They will not care about it because they're in their head is, if I get you off the road, everybody else is safe. No matter what I do as a cop, as long as I get you off the road, everybody else is safe. So it's super unpredictable when you're getting chased by people, when you're on certain roads in certain states, like certain laws, like everything's gonna be unpredictable when you're driving.
87.
And you know the crazy thing about it, everything I just said, is that y'all are taking this driving advice from an armless dude. Think about that for a second.
Over 2 of my carbone in my section. 1 separate head with my radar detection.
How wanted would you say you are by NYPD?
I'm like the most wanted right now. I've had an incident actually not too long ago where I was walking inside of a gas station and 2 cops was like right there eyeing me and they started like following me around.
You were wearing the shirt?
Yes, I was wearing the shirt and I was wearing my Crocs. They started chasing me and I noticed it. I straight booked it into my car. They like moved down there right behind me. I think they noticed me, like they recognized who I was.
The argument on their side, I think.
So, but they can't do anything about it though. Like, obviously, I guess they kind of can, but they kind of can't, right? Because like, only thing they're gonna be using is YouTube videos and clips. Like, you, what are you gonna do? Like, how do you use that? Like, you can't really use that against somebody. It's gonna be super, super hard. Like, and especially in New York, bro, you're like, he's gonna bond out and be doing the same thing the next day or 2 hours later.
They would say like, look, this is a guy a lot of young men follow and look up to. If we let him run the streets, then there's gonna be 50 more, 100 more, many more people that take your place and try to do the same thing. What do you think about your impact and influence on this world?
I do have a heavy impact. I do influence a lot of people and stuff, but I always tell people not to do what I do because not everybody got the will. And I've seen a lot of crashes that people get into and stuff, and it's really not. It's not cool. Just because it looks easy and shit, it doesn't mean it's easy. Anything can happen.
I'm gonna get in the car with you, but you promise to be careful with me.
I got you.
You got me?
You trust me?
Yeah, I trust you. All right, we're gonna hop in. We're gonna make a mission to the airport, and we'll see you guys on the road. Before we show you one of the craziest parts of the video, first a quick message from our sponsor.
I don't care. Yo, these ads, king. Oh my gosh.
How often are you switching cars?
Every day. I can't drive the same car for more than a day because it gets too hot.
You have good insurance?
I am the insurance.
So no State Farm or Progressive?
Nothing. If anything happens, if I make a mistake, I gotta come out of pocket.
Damn. So if you hit somebody on the road, would you stop?
I think I would.
But there'd be some mental thinking going on to figure out how you'd make your next move?
Yeah.
Tell me about the feeling you get when you do this.
It's a good feeling. It's, it's addictive. It's better than drugs in my opinion.
Do you do any drugs?
I don't do drugs.
Do you drink?
Never.
Do you have any other vices besides crazy driving?
Not really. This is my high.
So do you feel like this is what you were put on earth to do, was to drive?
Yes. Ever since I started driving, I remember like the second every day.
But isn't there like a way you can legalize? I'm not saying do it, New York. I'm just saying like, isn't there a way like old highways, old parts that like, you know what I mean? Like where you can close off and market this to the youth, right? You know what I mean? Like if you 18 plus, 17 plus, you got your driver's license, you got insurance or whatever it is, you know what I mean? We'll have random cars throughout this, you know what I mean, old highway that no one uses anymore, and y'all can come in, pay $20 an hour, and y'all can drive as long as y'all want, cut up as much as y'all want, and on this highway, and y'all straight, y'all, you know what I mean? Like you might not get the same adrenaline rush, but it gives an opportunity for those kids that may want to do this or are doing this, the opportunity to do it legally, and then also the state could also make money off of it. I don't know. I just feel like in New York there's a lot of things that are going down on a daily basis that there's not a need for like a whole bunch of people on the highway for people speeding. I don't know. I don't think speeding is something that New York really needs to focus on. I think they should focus on other things that's going on in their state and city.
Looks
like we need engine oil.
Don't worry about that.
And tire pressure.
We're good.
Have you been riding this thing like a horse, huh?
Hey man, if I don't ride it like this, the next man will.
How much do you think this car costs?
This one specifically is about like 100 and some change.
So when you're going to your rental guys, how much are they charging you for a day for a car like this?
I don't pay.
What's in it for them?
They're my boys.
If I worked my ass off to acquire a $100,000 vehicle and I knew you drove like a maniac, why would I just give it to you because you're my boy?
So my friends, me and my friends have been doing this for almost ever, and I have my own cars. I just don't do it in my own cars because it's hot, when I'm making videos and stuff. But I got my boys who really don't care about none of that shit, How you feeling?
I feel like the beginning, right before you make the bungee jump, like I feel the build up, like you've walked to the top, you've put the belt on, and now you know you have to jump off, but you kind of don't want to. That's a little bit how I feel right now.
How about this?
Get in there. Hey, cut up, bro. Yo, bro, license. Link up with an armless dude, bro. Link up with an armless dude, gang. Come on, license. Let me get up in the passenger seat, gang. Come on.
I bug out for 1 minute only, and we see if you can survive that 1 minute.
Let's do 1 minute. The timer up, okay? And
ready?
Holy mother. Yeah, we're on. There's nothing too fast, okay? Speed.
We're only going on.
Oh my god. Hey, lordy, come on. Easy, Tiger, not too fast.
Yo, what? He started staying at 110, 103. He said, hold on.
I can do the cutting, but the speed is what scares me. Oh, Lord, that was a close call. Okay.
Cut three lane, back over. He know the deal. He know. Cut through. You fit. White line. Come on, white line.
You got 10 seconds left. No.
He
Don't
in
go faster,
there.
though.
He in there. Come on. Another one right there. Right. Oh. I was thinking from the other side, but he played it safe.
No, don't go faster, though.
He played it safe. I was thinking he gonna slide right through. He cut up in here. He probably gonna go through the front because this dude probably gonna slow down. Look, cut up over here.
Holy shit.
Boom, right, get him right in front of him because that boy slowed down. That's 12 behind him too.
Time.
That was 12 behind him too. Just to let you know, chat, that's 12 right there. If you see these little indicators in the light, 12 knew he was finna do that. This is 12 right here. 12 is directly right behind him right here.
Okay, good. Time. Good. Cut. I'm sweating, dude. Oh, Lord. That was exciting. Because I didn't even let Squeeze Benz go that far. Like, there were so many times where I thought that was going to be it. What's the fastest you ever gone in a car?
I hit 195 before. My dream is to always do 200, but I haven't had the right car to do it in.
Do you ever feel guilty doing this? Like, hey, I'm doing something.
200? 200 on a motorway is crazy. Like 195 is insane. 150 is wild. Like that's insane, gang. Like, nah, bro. You talking about F1 NASCAR speed now.
Something that puts other people at great risk.
If I've ever like scraped someone's car, tapped his mirror, or like even crashed him, I feel like I would feel guilty, but I've never felt guilty though.
So he feels guilty for the consequences if it happened. Like, if he, so like what he's saying is he's never crashed into anybody else but his boys, right? The one or the two crashes he had were just him, like between him and his boys. He rear-ended his boy, or his boy rear-ended him, and they crashed. That was it. They were the only two people that like were hurt in the accident, right? And that's 100% cool. You feel what I'm saying? Like, as long as it's between just you and two boy, no other innocent people were hit or scuffled or damage to their car. Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, you know what I mean? We can say, oh, that happened to y'all because y'all doing stupid stuff. We're glad it happened to y'all instead of anybody else. You feel what I'm saying? It just, to me, it doesn't seem like he has so much of an ego when he drives. You know what I mean, chat? Like, you know how, like, you see certain drivers and then they have, like, an ego to them? Like, oh, I'm the best one to do it. No one could drive better than me. No one can swim better than me. No one can speed better than me. No one can cut up better than me. Where just for him, he's just like, yo, this is what I do. Like, I get a car. I tell my boys, yo, what I'm about to do. Some days I might record it. Some days I might not. But if I wasn't doing YouTube, if I wasn't this big on any, you know what I mean, social media platform, I would still be doing it. Not because it's quote unquote dangerous or like it's because of the adrenaline rush, the thrill. Like, I don't get this from anything else. So for him, aspect is like, I don't want to do anything that's gonna jeopardize my life or someone else's life. So I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it as safely as possible. I'm not gonna make outrageous turns, outrageous cuts, or, you know what I mean? Like, he knows, or he's saying in his head, he's saying, I gotta know when the right time to speed, when the right time to cut up, which hole is gonna fit my car. Like, these are calculations that he's making in his head to make him such like a decent driver on the road. You know what I mean? Like, if that makes sense to you, obviously it's wrong to do it. It's just he doesn't seem like he has the ego while he's doing it, and then I feel like that's why a lot of people like License right now, is because he has no ego. Where Squeeze Benz was like, ain't nobody better than me, ain't nobody can touch me in this drifting swim team or nothing like that. I'm the top, right? I was the dog that created all this, and no one can stop me doing it. Like, that's how Squeeze Benz was. But from License, it looks like he's just a normal person. He got his own cars. Like he said, if it wasn't for the YouTube, he would still be doing it. He met Squeeze and all these people doing it before the YouTube. So why would he, you know what I mean? Only thing that this YouTube stuff does is be able to give him some money from it. You know what I mean? Why not make money from it? If these people want to see crazy videos, all right, cool. Watch these videos. Let me run up the money, run up the views and the money from the back end on YouTube and TikTok and whatever else. And, you know what I mean? Y'all enjoy the videos.
about the difficulty of getting away from police in these circumstances?
Really not difficult. Cops literally don't know what the they're doing. They're not drivers. They don't do this. And they drive slow cars. You know, stand no chance against the DA.
Oh, you just changed it to sport. Sport plus, don't.
To remind you that
they're in a
60%
chase
of
right now, and
sales
you are giving me ads, YouTube. I promise you. Promise you. You after the stream. After the stream. I told you. I told you, chat. That little Nissan, it was unpredictable, gang. He was right there. The cop was right there. I'm telling y'all.
Hold on. Hey. License. Let's just relax. License? I don't want to go super fast. How often would you say you go on a...
Well, Tommy, what do you want him to do? We're in a chase right now, Tommy. What are you talking about? License, please. I don't want to go super fast. License, please. License, slow down the car. Get caught by the cops. License. What do you mean, Tommy? If you don't stop you, I am not, bro. If I am squeezed, bro, I'd have put duct tape over that nigga mouth. Nigga telling me, slow down, please. I don't want to go that fast. If you don't see the cop behind this gang, I'm going as fast as I want to right now. I don't care about your little video.
A high-speed chase.
Bro, I'm sorry, Tommy G, but bro, I'm just saying, gang, if I was squeezed, licensed, whoever, bro, I don't care about your little video right now, Tommy G. We is getting up out of here, okay? As fast as I wanted to. All right, as fast as I want to get up out of here, that's how we get up out of here, gang. All right?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Is that an exaggeration at all?
No.
Have you had close calls?
I've had
12.
close calls, yes.
Have you been chased by a helicopter?
One time.
How is it getting away from that?
It was not as bad because the helicopter came after I got away, but it was 3 helicopters, as a matter of fact, and it was recent.
Can you explain the process?
You try to get away from them as fast as possible, and when you do that, you try to maintain a high speed, not too fast, but a speed that they're not going to maintain for more than 2 minutes, and that's literally it. And then you take an exit, get out of there, go to bed, go to sleep. You're good, Tommy. This is what we do every day.
I know, but
you're good, trust me. I promise you, your life is in good hands. You're going already. That's what we're talking. I'll slow down for you. Don't worry. Can we...
Holy shit.
You were just asking about cops and how easy it is to...
Was that a real cop?
Yeah.
What the f was that? What you think? That was? Yeah. So we just got into a police chase and got away.
Basically.
Hey, yo, Tommy is scared for his life right now. He's like, all right. Well, another lawsuit.
Okay, easy, please. Please. Hey, we're good on this. License. Come on, please. Hey, can you listen to me? Hey,
No, bro. Yo, Tommy. Yo, put duct tape over this dude's mouth, bro. Tommy, I'm not slowing down. We is getting away from the cops right now, gang. You telling me, license, please. License, slow down. License, can you not do this? License, please, stop. You telling me that is not gonna make me stop, nigga.
I get it, but I got the idea. I got a kid at home. I want to be a responsible dad. When you have a kid, maybe you'll feel a little different.
I get it. I get where
You're good at this. I trust that you're good at it. Do you see how I don't even sweat this much when we interviewed the Sinaloa fucking cartel a couple of weeks ago. Holy shit. What would you say to someone that's like, man, that's a really selfish way to drive?
No comment. I'll keep it pushing. You know, I love doing what I do, and no one can tell me anything that will change that. There's levels to this. There's really levels to this, and the level that I'm at, and like a few people are at, has not been discovered. You know, you gotta be careful. You gotta care about everybody else on the road. That's something I really care about. I don't care about the car I'm driving. I don't care about me. You know, like it's other people that have nothing to do with this world.
So, if people were to describe you as a menace, would you agree with that assessment?
I'll say 50-50.
What makes it worth it for you?
I would do this often on camera. It don't matter to me. I do it every day regardless. It's fun for me. These people, by the way, These people are like looking for us right now. The same cops that chased us. That's why he just went to the left. He's searching for the car because we just ran from him. But we'll keep a distance. We'll be fine. I'll play it safe for you.
Nah, imagine being the cop and being like, yo, the person that we're looking for is behind us now.
But I cannot stop. I cannot stop. Like, if he lights us up, I'm gonna have to go. That's something I can't promise.
This bitch got an angle, I got roused like the Bengals. If I find out she's cheated, then my bitch getting strangled. 707, this a Hellcat Durango.
I'm done spending an obscene
Yo,
amount of money.
oh my gosh, bro. They just spamming ads on this video, bro.
Mbox is a character, isn't he?
He's super funny. I love him.
Look at him.
Yes, sir.
You're the biggest motherfucker ever. I want to crash out, but I'm not going to crash out. You saw the fucking police? He was like, I think he was off duty, but he turned his lights on you guys. You're definitely good, though. It's not hot, for sure. And then I was just right next to him.
What's up, man? Good to see you. How are you?
Yo. Hey, yo. Glove boy. Michael Jackson.
Oh, shit. Hey, easy.
They don't even chase no more.
That's the cops.
It's the cops. We're not worried about them.
Do you clench up at all when he's driving?
Nah, not no more. I never did. He'll tell you out of everybody I love this shit the most. Look at him.
Oh, the cop finna get him.
Ooh, they're on his ass heavy.
I'm not gonna lie. Light him up right now. Just because I got lit up in the same car earlier.
Yeah, he's definitely on him though. He's like right on his ass.
This is a bad spot to be with traffic too.
Yeah, but you'll be good.
You'll be fine. The only problem about that car is that all four wheels are flat. He barely got any air in his tires.
Have you been on a chase yet?
A little one. License? That's good. Do you get any sort of nerves in you when you see the police in close proximity like that?
I get excited.
Facts.
I'm
surprised you're in here, Tommy.
I am too.
I would have thought you wouldn't have fucked with it, or you would have been the next inbox. Like, hey, slow down. We got enough.
There's a cop right there, dude. There's a cop right there.
Hey, that trooper's pulling up.
Yo, bro, you can't run him.
Nigga, he's right there. Look.
Yo, bro, you are not. I have my real plates on.
Just relax. Look at your body language. We don't want to look like we're up to something.
Yeah, that trooper's on our ass, though.
Oh, Lordy. Just for context for the people back home, there's a state trooper. 9 o'clock.
I just landed. I've only been in New York on the soil for about 10 minutes. Already almost 2 potential chases.
Let's
we
go.
need to get these plates covered up.
Let's go. How do strikers come into play in this business?
Oh God. So strikers, I mean, right now we have a jailbreak Hellcat and we have a Trackhawk. We're in a kind of a networking business where, for example, if someone does take our car and they're clean, but they end up trying to strike it, we have people that are in the group chat that send us pictures. Hey, this is your car. They're trying to strike it. Once everything adds up, we kill the car or we try to get there as soon as possible and we just try to stop it.
But you have their information on file.
Yes, but some people don't care about the information being leaked, but they will still try to strike the car. They'll just report it that, hey, someone came to me, they robbed me of my car.
Has anyone tried robbing you before?
100%.
And what do you do?
We had a G-Wagon that was stolen. That was stolen by another rental company, actually. They tried to swap parts out. We kind of got an alert from the trackers saying that, hey, the device is disconnected, so we got there as fast as we can. And we tried to just get the car back.
So you're not scared at all when a guy like license or a...
That's crazy. So another rental, bro, that's the type of stuff that like you gotta like worry about, because it's not even like crashes anymore. You gotta worry about people like, oh, this dude got a G-Wagon, let's just take his G-Wagon and then we'll swap the parts, sell this G-Wagon, buy new parts for the G-Wagon we just took, and then sell that one again. And like, it just, that's insane.
Squeeze Benz hits you up for
100%. I'm up all night. I wake up at probably 9 a.m. and I probably go to sleep at 5 a.m. Probably sleep 4 or 5 hours a day. We get alerts on our phone every single second. But it's just part of the business, you know. It's a high risk and high reward business.
I'm trying to understand the New York car scene. Tell me how much these scenes overlap. The strikers, the takeovers, the fast drivers, are they all kind of blended together?
In a way, yes. We all do the same thing, you know. Me personally, I'm not in the striker world. I don't drive stolen cars, any of that, but I know a lot of people that do.
You just pumping gas, bro. Hopped in, took your car.
Who are you guys and what do you do?
My name is AJ, and I strike cars for a living. My name is Ace, and I do the same thing he do.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we just pulled up on a random parking lot on you. How did this happen?
We basically just got chased by undercovers right now.
Just now?
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago. That's what they go for. They usually hit right here and the windows, so they know the vibe. So when they see
With your car they hit you?
no, not with the car, with the stick, with the stick. That stick shot up the window with the sticks.
Are we in a situation right now where if cops came, you would run?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. I've seen this around the country a little bit. One thing that kind of concerns me, I'm curious about, is why are so many young guys getting into this game, do you think?
Because it's easy and it's fun.
What makes it fun? Like, what attracts you to this?
The adrenaline and fast cars.
The average car thief right now, how old do you think they are?
Average like 17, 18.
Have you already taken the tracker out of this thing?
Yeah, everything. Let me show you how we do it. So basically, you pop a window on the back. Once you get in here, you basically take out the screen right here, and you take out all the wires that's behind it. And then you take out any wires that's connected to the mirror and the antenna.
Is this just for your personal use now? Are you going to sell it? What's?
It's Vince one, so I'm just keeping it.
Does the average cop, are they able to look at this and know it's stolen?
I mean, right now, hell yeah.
How so? What?
The windows. The windows.
Do you apply often to jobs?
I try, but it's just boring.
But wait, what about going on hikes for?
Hell yeah, we take this and go take a hike.
How long have you been in this game?
He said, we take this, we go park about the river.
For
almost a year now. Yeah, about a year.
How good are the cops at chasing?
They trash.
How easily would you get away, would you say?
Not easy, because they're not gonna chase. I mean, to be honest, if you have to hit them, you'll hit them.
What brought you to the point where like, I'm willing to hit a cop, I'm willing to do this?
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah.
And are people like me to blame?
No, not you. Like, they show you on YouTube how to take them. Yeah.
On the scale of good and evil, where do you guys place yourselves?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna place myself as good, bro. Because I can really be doing some dumb shit. Like, worse than just driving these cars. We live in a up world, so.
So basically, their excuse is, man, if I didn't steal them, someone else would have stolen them, and I'm not doing anything crazy selling them or whatever. I'm just taking this car because I want a car and I like the fast cars. It's my car now. I'm gonna get it registered in my name. All that. Ain't nobody can tell me nothing. Like that. That's just really how they feel.
What do they do at City Field? What are we about to go see?
Basically, City Field is a place where if you wanted to get a car fixed same day, you bring it there, you know. And if you want to sell a striker, you bring it there. Everything is there, bro. It's like the center of parts and like fixing cars and just everything in between, you know.
So there's a little bit of an underground black market economy that happens in this spot.
That is crazy. So all these shops basically are just whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever you need, you just drive through that line. You get stolen. You can buy a stolen car. You can get a stolen. You can sell a stolen car. You can get mirrors. You can get this. You can get whatever you need.
So Mr. M-Box, tell us where we are right now.
We are in the heart of Striker City, New York. Out here are all the chop shops where all the crash outs, the Kia boys,
so someone
the
probably just crashed their car here.
This is a crash, a simple plaster job type shit. You can see honestly because of the paint. Yeah, this was a bad accident, but this is also a beater. So
it's probably just someone.
I mean, yeah, it's registered and it has the inspection. So this is probably a legit car that was just involved in a bad accident and they didn't want to go through insurance. So once again, you can get a whole job done for under $1,000. You can get, and once again, we're in New York. We're in the most expensive city in the world. So an average shop, let's say they charge $5,000. Out here, you go to the right Spanish guy, you're the right person. All of a sudden, you're paying $600 for the same job with labor.
So, if I have to get rid of something, do I come to a place like this to get it crushed or taken care of?
Like we had spoken to our man about, you could either strip the car clean, which depending on what type of striker it is, if it's a low-level striker, maybe you just set it on fire, maybe you bring it here for junk, maybe you try to sell it for $100, $200, which is a huge thing. After the car gets crashed, let's say before it was crashed, it was $8,000. Now that the car is crashed, if the airbags didn't go out, maybe it's $5,000. If the airbags went out, you could get that car for $1,000. And it could be a really high trim BMW or Benz. It could be an insanely nice car that you got for 99% off, even of striker price, just because it was involved in an accident.
So basically, bro, if you looking for a top of line car and you don't really care about, you know what I mean, how many crashes it been in, how many people drove it, and how many miles, and yada yada yada, you pull up there, you get yourself a nice Trackhawk, jailbreak striker, BMW for $1,000 just because it was in a crash. Or you could sell it for $1,000. You know what I'm saying? You take a little slow Mustang, go over there. As long as the airbags are in it, you can get 5 bands for each car you get. That's what I'm saying. It's insane, bro. It's like, but New York is like New York, though. New York is New York. Anything can happen in New York, bro. Like, they got Canal Street, 6th Ave, all types of stuff where you can get fake goods, fake stuff, new stuff, whatever it is, bro. It's just an open air junkyard, basically. Like, there's nothing really the cops can do about it until there's someone that they're like an actual crime has been committed, right? So it's like only thing that they're doing really is just, yo, you don't even gotta tell them you stole the car. You go, Poppy, how much? Poppy gonna tell you $1,000. You go, okay, Poppy, $1,000, and then you go get another one. Poppy, I got another one. How much you want for this, Poppy? Poppy, I'm like $500. Okay, Poppy, $500. That's the only thing you gotta do. That's the only thing you gotta do. You pull up, yo, Poppy, how much for the car? How much you want this car, Poppy? Nice car, right? How much you want for the car, Poppy? Poppy gonna tell you $1,000. You, all right, Poppy, yeah. Here the car, here the keys. Let me get the 1,000. And that's it. That's all. That's it. And they got nice rims in there too. Hold on. They got some nice rims in there. Look at BMW. This is a GLE right here. They're redoing the paint and everything. They're redoing the paint and everything. Hold on. Then you got the, what is it? You got the look at it. Hold on. You got some nice rims in here. I've seen like 5 competitions already. That's insane. That's a SRT. So what drifting in the is drifting in the car world just called swinging? Like if they just drifting, what do you just like? Oh, I'm swinging this John. That's what it's called. I don't know.
Stop, bro. That was crazy. Just stop. Stop.
That was crazy.
Just stop.
That was, I never seen some shit like that.
Just stop. What?
You almost hit that track off.
Where?
No, he didn't.
I'm the slider of the fucking group, bro.
Okay. Let me show you something.
So what are we walking up to right now?
That's the 2008 G37 Sport Package. It don't get better than this. This is the best drift car you could get. $25.
So you bought this car for $25?
$25.
How?
Nigga, what? Nigga, what? Bro bought an Infinity for $25. Bro, nigga, what? Bro. Bro, this is what I'm telling you, gang. This is what I'm telling you, bro. New York, bro. The strikers, bro. New York, Philly, Jersey. Bro, this whole tri-state area, striker city, bro. Just don't leave your car outside, bro. They is traveling to Princeton. They traveling they traveling out there again. They traveling to Princeton. They traveling to North Bergen. They traveling to Binghamton. They going to Syracuse. They going to them places, gang. Y'all leave these dudes alone, bro.
How long ago did you?
This dude said he bought an Infinity G37 for $25. He bought an Infinity G37 for $25. The sport package. Hold on, let's search this John up real quick. Let's search Infinity G37 Sport. Let's see. Bro bought it for $25,000. Bro bought it for $25. Bro, an 08 Infinity G37 is going for $15,000 with 66,000 miles on it. It has 66,000 miles on it, unowned. Like, bro, it's going for $15,000 on Car Guru. It's going for $15,000. Bro bought it for $25,000. Bro, I'm just saying, Chad, that's insane, bro. Like, obviously, the condition it's in is crazy. But even though, like, you're not going to get a G37 in this condition for $25,000. You might get it for $25. You might be able to get it for, like, 2 bands, 3 bands, right? But you're not going to get it for $25. Bro, what?
Package. It don't get better than this. This is the best drift car you could get. $25.
You bought this car for $25?
$25.
How long ago did you guys pick up this car?
Like maybe 4 weeks now.
And you just use it as your personal car now?
No, not really. Yeah, I just bring it to do dumb shit like this.
So if NYPD passes these plates, how do you evade detection?
No, nothing comes up to the plates. They're ghost plates.
You'd think with all the cameras in New York that the NYPD would have an easy time catching guys like this. Between the tolls, traffic lights, bridges, and more, there are thousands of license plate readers across NYC. But keep in mind this rule: no plate, no case. And to beat the cameras, these drivers have a few clever tactics up their sleeve. One of them is to use fake license plates, which some of them even sell on their own merch sites. Another tactic is to use stolen plates, and still yet another is to make their plates unreadable by doing things like taping over the letters and numbers. To me, it's always fascinating to watch this ongoing chess match between law enforcement and the criminals that are trying to stay one.
I wouldn't say, no, they don't make it unreadable. They just make it. Was that a follow? Was that a follow? Was that a follow? Suzanne, thank you for the follow. Suzanne, thank you for the follow. How's it going? Just followed you. Everything going well. Everything going swell. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Everything going well, Suzanne. Thank you for the follow. But it's like, all right, so boom. Things are not, it's not like they hide what they can't do. It's just more, it's like, how I say it. They make it hard that there is, like, it's hard enough for the cops to do their job, if that makes sense, right? If they just make it hard for the cops to do their job, so they won't be able to see it directly from the car. They're gonna have to get out the car and read the license plate to see it. They're not, like, making it like, oh, there's no license plate, but yeah. But Suzanne, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow.
To you, what is the hardest part about this business?
I'm from Jersey, from New York. I'm not Jersey. I'm from Jersey. That's near New York, but I'm from Jersey.
You gotta hop through the window, so process and all of that takes too long.
What about the person that owned this car?
They got insurance. I went through the glove compartment. He has full coverage. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna get a new car.
I don't want to hype this up, but in a weird way, does he actually come out ahead, you think?
Yeah, for sure. He probably got like a G80 or some shit. His car's like $10,000. His insurance definitely cut him a check for like $30.
I ordered 200 hand forged knives.
I mean, still though, it's still kind of hard. Bro, from Texas, how's the weather there? It's like half and half, bro. The Jersey weather be bipolar. Some like the last week it was like in the 80s, and then now this week it's like all rainy and yeah, it's half and half, bro. But Texas is lit, bro. What is it? Dallas, Texas lit. State Fair coming soon in October. I know Houston about to have some, what is it, bull races, some rodeos going on soon too. But yeah, Texas is lit. It's hot here. Yeah, bro. Y'all can cook an egg on the concrete out there.
Oh, helicopter again. There's a lot of deja vu from last year, guys.
You gotta dip in a second. You seen that, right? Yeah.
Folks, I wasn't lying when I said these guys are wanted. All right. This has been a legendary interview. Stay safe. Thank you for keeping me safe when I was with you, and I enjoyed getting to know you.
I'm gonna just end this video right here.
Go back to Milwaukee. Peace.
It was nice talking to you.
At this point,
Hey, I'm gonna end the video right here. Do you play games? Yeah, we're doing reaction videos right now. My fault. The reaction videos been taking a little minute. We got mad reaction videos to do. And then we're gonna get into some gaming content afterwards. We're gonna do like Marvel Rivals or Rainbow Six Siege or something. We're gonna do something afterwards. But yeah, yeah. Alright, boom. Shout out to Tommy G. Great video. Continue doing your thing, man. License. Hey, license is something different, bro. License is something different. Hey man, thank you for watching the video. If you like this video, man, like, comment, subscribe, and share a friend, share their girlfriend. Let's grow the community up. I'm gonna put all my social down in the description down below. Sorry for my words, man. I appreciate y'all for watching the video, and let's check y'all out soon. Peace.
I put the new 4Gs on.